Hi guys, welcome back. So here's the results of the vote I put out on some of the new law trials, the three you see on the screen there, the 50-22, the goal line dropout and the 20-minute red card. So I've got the results of that vote, and also I'll go through some of the comments that you made because there's some really good stuff out there. So thank you very much for everyone who engaged in that. So let's get straight into it. So the 50-22, where the kicking team gets the line out if they can bounce it out, in the 22 if they kick it from behind halfway. Now, I'll put the link up to the previous video that goes through all the laws, etc. So have a look at that because this is the setup to this video. So here's an interesting result. 64.9% of you want to adopt it as it is. Now, I was a little more skeptical. I kind of wanted to alter it. My take was I wanted a 60-22 to make it just a little bit more special. I thought it's a tiny bit overpowered. But loads of you guys who have watched it said in the comments that they love the way that it changes the game. It's an exciting moment. It adds some drama to the game. And I take that point. That's a really good point. And indeed, the vote goes along that way. So that's a pretty strong endorsement. Indeed, altering, it's only 12.6%. I'd have been in that camp. And then 22.5 say they don't like it. And in the comments, one of the recurring themes was a lot of people don't quite like this idea of borrowing stuff from rugby league, that maybe rugby union should kind of think of its own stuff. So thank you very much. Very interesting there. So I think overwhelmingly it's adopt or alter. I mean, it's pretty clear there. You like that rule. I was a little surprised with that, but I'm happy to see it carry on and see how it affects the game. Okay. Goal line dropout. Now, before, if you held up a attacker over the goal line, the attack would still have the advantage with a 5-metre scrum, which is a pretty big advantage. You can build up loads of penalties, yellow cards that way. And this rule has completely flipped that on its head. It gives the advantage to the defending team who get to clear their lines. So, results were adopt. Nearly 50% said adopt it as it is. And indeed, in the comments, you guys were fairly positive towards this law, rewarding that defensive effort. Now, I was in this camp here, alter, where I just kind of wanted to just change it, tweak it slightly, i.e. don't allow the drop goal, or maybe make the drop out a bit further out, or maybe give the defending team a scrum, or maybe even kind of just alter it slightly from the old law where the attacking team still gets the scrum, but maybe they get the scrum on the 22. Just putting a bit more power in that defensive team, but certainly adopt or alter is the preferred method there. You guys like that rule, certainly, or you want to see a variation of it, and 18.9 say just scrap it, keep going. Now, finally, the 20-minute red card, where instead of just going off for the whole game, a player goes off for 20 minutes. They can't return, but then you can bring someone else on in their stead after 20 minutes. Now, who would just adopt this straight out? Not many at all. Not many people like this rule, and certainly there were many comments about how you don't like the rule, but a fair few would like to see it with some alterations. Now, my alteration that I put out in my previous video was maybe have two levels, an orange card and a red card, where you bring back intent and the really deliberate dangerous stuff gets the red, and maybe you do have an orange for more of a technical red as such. Go back to the original video to see my full discussion on that, but certainly alter is pretty high there, however you'd alter it. I think the main thing of altering it is the orange and the red card system, like an in-between card if you like. But then again, 44 said just scrap it, it's not needed. So that'll be interesting to see where they go with that one. But anyway, guys, those are the results. Thank you so much for participating. Always good fun. And put in the comments again what you'd like to see with these three laws going forwards. And I will catch you guys next time.